Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the Aegis Gaming TV channel. Villa versus Arsenal at Villa Park. I hope you guys do go on to enjoy it. Made sure I was on time for this. I may turn my ring light a little bit down because it's a little bit bright. Come on, the Villa. That's what we like to see. Good stuff. I did do a video with an Arsenal fan. And I admitted to him, I do think we're going to lose today. It is a big game. I'm doing alright. Not too bad. I do feel we're going to lose, but there's always room for a little bit of optimism, I suppose. Up the Villa, hello, Marcus Noob. Kieran up. Big up to Villa. I'm just getting everything prepared to make sure I was on time. Give me one sec. And I'll go through the lineups for both teams and all the good stuff. Actually, I'll do that later. One change for Villa, which is quite a significant one, and one I don't necessarily agree with, is a removal of Douglas Luiz. And in comes marvellous Nakamba. Martinez, Cash, Konza, Mings, Target, McGinn, Nakamba, Traore, Grealish, Barkley and Watkins. With the introduction of Nakamba, means we can battle them in the midfield easier. But I would have dropped John McGinn rather than Douglas Luiz personally. That is my opinion. I think it would be better. Oh dear. Predictions in chat, guys. What do you reckon? I do think it will be 2-1 to Arsenal. I think they'll take the lead. I think Pepe will really show it. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Hello, Winsky. How you doing? I feel a little bit sick. That's all. So yeah, just the one change. We need more changes because I think the fitness issues have been the biggest problem. I will time this guy out. Actually, John, can you do it for me? It'll save me time. Thank you. Shout out. It's my account when you play Fortnite. Oh dear. But yeah. The Arsenal lineup I'm going to go through. I really wanted Runnison in goal because he's their third choice and he wasn't good against Manchester City. But Matt Ryan's managed to get back fit, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not burnt Leno. So I'll take it. He got timed out from chat, I believe. Thanks to big up John, the mod. So Ryan in goal for Arsenal, like I said. Bellerin, Holding, Gabriel, Cedric with Xhaka and Partey in the middle. Saka, Smith Rowe, Pepe and Lacazette. I make that a 4-2-3-1 for Arsenal. Last time we played them, they had a 3 at the back. So it's going to be a different system to play against. We've really got through that 3 at the back far too easily. What do you think about West Ham game? I thought we were really poor. They dominated the game, deservedly won, scored some good goals. Goalkeeping weren't great as well from Emi. In truth, I don't want to be critical of Emi because I like him. And I think he's done well this season. Sorry. I think he's done well this season. It was poor. The second goal was bad because it went under him. The third goal was shot straight at him and he spilt it into the top corner. I didn't want to be too critical, but say we lost 2-1, I'd say, well, you know, the defending weren't great either, but the third goal just tied it up for me. You remind me of Mason Mount. A lot of people say that. A lot of people also mention Dybala, Harry Maguire. One person has said Matt Target. For some reason, I don't see that one. Villa 10 out of 10, Arsenal 0 out of 10. Oh dear. So yeah, I do think we're going to lose. I can't see... Is Aubameyang starting for them? No, Aubameyang is not. He's on the bench. I don't see Lacazette scoring. It will be probably Pepe or Saka. Yes, Harry. What's up, John Blackman? So yeah, chat. What do you reckon the score will be? I see Freddie's put 1-1. What do you guys think? With the lineups and with everything, obviously it's not a full strength Arsenal. 2-1 Villa. You're more confident in Villa than I am. What would you do if an Arsenal fan can't let them? As long as they're not abusive towards me or anything like that, let them. If they're allowed an opinion. It's Arsenal. Yeah, but it's Villa. You can turn that either way. It's Villa. And we're playing awful recently. I think we'll struggle today. Possession-wise. And if it wasn't... Last season was the last time we beat them at home. And prior to that, I think it was 1998 was the time before that when we last won against them. So historically, we're not great against Arsenal at home. I think we're going to struggle just a little bit. Yeah, Matt Ryan was all right, you know. When he played against us for Brighton, when they beat us, ironically, at Villa Park. And he played well on the day, I think. Really trying to test my mind. I think he made a couple good saves against Traore. And I think against Ollie Watkins. He's not a bad keeper. I really wanted Runnison. Runnison's the worst one, for sure. We'll win 3-1. The confidence is good. Confidence is good, but I really do not see it. We need a bounce back, but so do they. They didn't deserve to lose to Wolves, and they're going to, I think, really, really combat us. Just get Barkley to do a Lingard and shoot right at the keeper. Difference is, their keeper will save it. Our keeper has butter for hands, has poppered on wrists. Hopefully his confidence will be back. But I feel like it might be even worse because it's against his former team. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but you know, when he was a bit shot yesterday. The last game that we played, confidence I think dropped in the game itself. What type of game would you want to, build that back? Would you want your former team, the team that didn't think you were good enough? Not for me. But you never know. You never know. I really want to be wrong. The Villa players getting onto the pitch. The Arsenal players following suit. We need to look for Europa League. We didn't do well that last season. We've recovered it well this year. But my worry is if we go to Europe, we could do a somewhat Sheffield United. I know they didn't get into Europe, but they had a very good season. And say we don't do as well next year, we've got the added Europa League games. I'm very happy for where we are right now, personally. You put the day off work. Good man. Good man. This is an early kickoff. I'm not overly keen on these kickoff times. I prefer the evening ones. I like watching the team play under the floodlights. Good memories of the last Arsenal game, at least, when Trezeguet scored. Beautiful, beautiful volley. I think one of the best volleys I've ever seen. Clean, hard and low, very clean. And it was like Emi Martinez in goal that day as well for them. Absolute no chance. Yes. I've already seen all the people say it. Look, I am fine though, at least. Do you not have a hangover? Maybe the smallest one, but I do not have a big one anyway. We're going to be watching the Six Nations. I'm not overly into rugby, in truth. I'll watch a big game. I'm more of like a plastic rugby fan, if you want to call me that. I watch like big games, but I'm really not into it. Same with cricket. Not really my thing. Arguably same with tennis, but I watch even less tennis. I'm not. You literally support Chelsea, and I bet there's several London clubs closer to you than Chelsea. But both teams playing a 43-1 like I thought. I was trying to think where Smith Rowe would play for them. Apparently he's going to sit behind Lacazette. It's a good man. He's a good player, but it's a big one for him. So it's a key role. I think they should have put someone else there instead. But you never know, he could score. The Villa Park is closer by 2 minutes. I did look this up. St Andrews is 26 minutes away. Villa Park's 24. I had to wake up 10 minutes ago to watch this game. I woke up... What time did I wake up today? About 9:10. Keep having black coffee for no reason at all. So yeah, I'm gonna struggle and look on Twitter. Actually, I want to see their reaction because I know ours will be why is Louise dropped or whatever. I want to see how confident they are. I know it's Arsenal Twitter, and Arsenal Twitter is a weird place. Yes, I don't want to die. Hey, Dean Bob, what's good? I'm not late. I've been late to one live stream, which is well on YouTube anyway, which is pretty damn good for me. People keep mentioning how Pepe had his fingers tied, and he played sick when that happened. Has he got it on? I need to look actually. Does he have it on? Oh, his hand's covered. They showed the back of Pepe. Oh, I know I have. We have kicked off at Villa Park. Villa kicking off from the left to right. And we already have a throw-in inside our own half. Good header away from Cedric, causing the danger. It's going to be Matty Cash to take. Oh, he does have the... Pepe does have the... the finger ties, whatever you want to call it, the band. I don't know if he broke his fingers or dislocated or what. But yeah, Tyrone Mings with a clearance forward towards Ollie Watkins, put out a play by Cedric again on that far side. I'm going to get the lineups for both teams just in case I miss anything. Watkins already battling by the corner flag, tries to find Jack Grealish, well intercepted from Saka. Rob Holding will clear forward. Tyrone Mings had to push quite high to win a header against Lacazette, and Villa retained possession and go back to Emi Martinez. I'm just getting it up now, and yeah, we move. McGinn with an early ball, nearly found Ollie Watkins straight away. Great defending from Gabriel. Misplaced pass though from I think Granit Xhaka. Traore, Watkins, yes! Ollie Watkins has scored inside the first minute at Villa Park. What a goal! What a pick up from Bertrand Traore. The deflection takes it beyond Matt Ryan, and Aston Villa take the lead. To call that an own goal would be very harsh, but Watkins now has 5 goals in 5 for Aston Villa. Great pick out, defensive mistake, a big one. It was from what? It can't have been from. Yeah, it was from Suarez. It was their left back. Gave the ball away, very silly. Oh yeah, it was Gabriel with the interception. Oh, that was very poor. He tried a 1-2 with Gabriel. Traore picked it up outside the boot pass. Shot from Watkins, takes a deflection. Might go down as a known goal. I'm just looking at this now. Is this going wide? That possibly is going wide from Watkins. And the deflection completely sends Ryan the wrong way. Is that... Oh, it's a cruel one. It is a cruel one for Arsenal. But it's 1-0 to Aston Villa. When you're not confident against these. That is the perfect start. I don't think you can get a more perfect start than that. Matt Ryan's clean sheet has gone within 1 minute. And I think it has been given as an Ollie Watkins goal, which is very pleasing. It was just about on target, which means he has 5 in 5. I'm a Villa fan, just happy to see Arsenal, please. It's going to be a 10-0, oh dear. That's a Greek team. I've played with them on FIFA before. Fraudulent, actual... That took a massive deflection. Oh my god, stop. Corner to Aston Villa. Oh, welcome from Thailand. Hope you enjoy. Oh, no, it's corner to Arsenal, sorry, on the left-hand side. It's going to be taken by Saka. I thought it was a Villa corner. I just looked up. Saka to take, left-footed, towards the back post. Gabriel heads it down into the middle. Nakamba makes a mess of it. And it's just about cleared by Ezri Konsa for a throwing to Arsenal. Just about. It was kept in play. And then well cleared. Nakamba could have done better with that, maybe. It's a bit of a mess. I know he's coming back in. Didn't get the cleanest of touches. That was a nasty one for Suarez for the goal, by the way. You want to see that. Very poor pass. Very schoolboy. Misplaced clearance, I think, from Ezri Konza. Villa recycle is John McGinn. Counter-attack possibly. McGinn switches a play. Looks for Ollie Watkins. That was well read from Suarez this time. Here he is again, Suarez. He's got Pepe with him. Finds Pepe, but Pepe is dispossessed by Cash. Great ball from Cash towards Watkins, which Gabriel will probably have to clear into touch. No, he goes long. Good decision making from Gabriel. He didn't panic. Well played from him. Here's Suarez. Goes back to Gabriel. Arsenal need to build from the back. Is Thomas Partey. Good press from Villa. Oh, but they play around it very, very well. Bellerin. Lacazette. Arsenal have a lot of space. Lacazette picks out a pass to Smith Rowe. Chance for Arsenal. Smith Rowe on the left wing. Pepe. Oh, what a recovery tackle from Matty Cash. Brilliant challenge. Absolutely brilliant challenge. Held him off between him and Bertrand Traore. Brilliant defending. Great start to this game. Didn't even start the match yet. And yeah, cruel one for Arsenal. The first shot in the game took a wicked deflection. I think of Rob Holding that completely sent Matt Ryan the wrong way. He had absolutely no chance. It's an awkward one for deflections are always awkward for keepers, but that was really rough to be quite fair. Emi Martinez goes longer against Traore. Gabriel doesn't win the header, neither did he. Gabriel goes back to Matt Ryan. Ryan keeps the ball on the floor with Suarez. Arsenal try and build from the left. They're keeping it quite neat and tidy, to be quite fair. He's Granit Xhaka to Rob Holding. Commentators talking, yeah, the same old. Every Villa goal, I'm going to watch it on the live. My guy. You say every Villa goal. It might be the only one today. Thomas Partey's gone down injured under a foul from Ollie Watkins. I've just seen the replay now. Ah, yeah, he's just caught him. It's a bit of a striker's tackle. Just a bit late, a bit lazy. It's one of those. No, there'll be more. I don't know. Maybe. It gave me a bit Liverpool vibes with an early goal through a deflection. 100%. Good interception from Grealish. It'll be another throw into Arsenal. Throw was taken from Bellerin. He actually took a proper throw in, guys. Believe it or not, it wasn't a foul throw in. Oh, what an awful touch. That is from Smith Rowe. Throw was taken from Hector Bellerin. I'm going to turn my ring light even more down because it's so bright in here. Throw was taken from Hector Bellerin. And it just ricocheted off his shin pad and out for a throw in. I've seen that at La Mar 6 side before. I didn't think I'd see that at Villa Park in my in all my days. It's Thomas Partey. He's forced back by Barkley. Xhaka back to Gabriel. They look a bit nervous, you know, Arsenal. I don't know. Smith Rowe has a bit of room on the left-hand side. He's got Cash in front of him. Nakamba help defending. Pepe. Suarez the overlap. Pepe's cross. Headed away from Konza. It's going to fall to Bellerin, edge of the box. Here's Saka. Chance for Arsenal. Pulls it back. Bellerin first time ball in. Header away again from Konza. Barkley to try and counter-attack from Villa. Great first touch, but a foul has been given. Oh, it's a clash of heads between Konza and Lacazette. It was not a foul. He's stopped play because it was a head collision. I'm going to see this again. Oh, that's a nasty one. That's a nasty one. Konza goes into the head of Lacazette. They both try and win the ball. That is a really horrible one. Both players are down injured. A massive play for Villa and a big play for Arsenal. I hate head injuries. I really hate injuries. AJ, please don't talk about your time at Burton. Oh dear. I shall not. Arsenal is scared of Grealish. Well, they were in the first game, to be quite fair. I don't know. Well, they might be now that we're 1-0 up, but I don't think they would have been prior to the game. Lacazette is off the ground. He's still holding his head. Oh, he's got a gash in his head. Konza, I think, looks more hurt out of the two. He's still down. The doctors are on him. Usually both players will either get substituted for head injuries and stuff like that because of how serious they can be. The problem is we don't have a lot of defensive options at centre-back. Yeah, I remember Void. You always make it that way. My prediction is 2-1 or 1-1. I said 2-1 to Arsenal, and we've already got the Villa goal somehow. I didn't think we'd get it within a minute. I thought we'd have to work really hard to try and score. David Luiz and Raul Jimenez feels like, yeah. That was horrific though for Jimenez. That was really bad, and he heard the crunch. That was worse. I think Konza and Lacazette are back on the field. I don't think it was too serious. I think it definitely would have hurt, but not too serious. Martinez went long towards Traore, flicked the header on towards Watkins. McGinn, a foul's been given on Pepe actually from a challenge from Cash. Another player's gone down for Arsenal. Oh, they both played intent for the ball. What? Hang on. I thought he was holding his ankle. He's holding his eye. He got caught, I think, by like a flailing arm from Cash. Accidental, but definitely would have hurt. I don't remember that. Bernd Leno, Arsenal need him for sure. Although I don't want to give disrespect to Matt Ryan, I'm sure he can pull off some good saves. Oh, a very poor pass again from Suarez. He's had a very poor game so far. Cost the goal for Arsenal, and then he's give the ball away a few times on this left hand side. But they keep trying to play down the left. They've barely played down the other side. We are signing Phil Jones in the summer. Phil Jones, I swear you're Phil Jones in disguise. Only Phil Jones would talk about himself this much. Cash to take throw in for Villa. 10 minutes played, still 1-0. I have a timer that I've not turned on. There we go. For you guys for reference anyway, for the time. Cash and Barkley's misplaced pass. Xhaka, is he fouled for Arsenal? He is. It's a soft one to be quite fair. Bertrand Traore has barely gone into it. He has to contest it. Yeah, no, it is a foul, to be quite fair. It looks softer. The slow replay showed that his clear intent was to push him out of the way. Mr. Goal, was it good? Not really, in truth. It was given away by Suarez on the left-hand side. Bertrand Traore picked out Watkins. His shot took a wicked deflection, which sent Ryan the wrong way. It was very nearly an own goal because of how wide it looked. His initial shot, I think it possibly was heading for the bottom corner. But yeah, it was given as a goal at least. What is that? Suarez. What am I watching? He's just put the Cedric Suarez. He's just skied it again. Out of play. So he's had an awful game. I'll call him Cedric for now. On the back it says Suarez, and I know like some players are funny with that. Yeah. But he's definitely not showing why he should be playing for sure. They have like, what, Maitland-Niles they've sent out on loan, and they'd rather play this man? Okay. What's your prediction about the match so far? It's tough to tell. They've had a lot of possession, Arsenal, but they've not done much with it. Games can change. I still think we're going to lose. But they look a little bit shaky, to be fair. Watkins is fouled on the halfway line by Gabriel. Free kick to Aston Villa. Salah, all day. All day. I like Arsenal, but I like watching your vid. I appreciate it. Yeah, but it looked like an own goal to me. It did look like an own goal. De Jong or Pogba? Pogba on his day is an absolute world beater. I would probably pick Pogba, to be quite fair. Sterling's human dinosaur. Grealish, 3 Arsenal players on him. Grealish onto the byline. He's in the box. Good tackle from Saka. Corner to Aston Villa. Very good dribbling from Grealish. Very tight feet. And it was only Saka was the only one who managed to dispossess him. Well played. I think it's Aston Villa's first corner of the game. Although we're not really a threat from corners in truth. But it's a good opportunity to get pressure on them. If we get a 2-goal lead, they might not come back from that. Even though we've not really deserved it. Corner comes in. It's deflected awkwardly off Saka. Kept in play. It's given away though by Saka to Matt Target. Target back to Cash on the halfway line. Cash and Nakamba Combined with passes, they force back to Emi Martinez. He'll go long, diagonally towards the left-hand side, and Villa win a throw-in. Arsenal pushed very high up. As soon as he got to Emi, their whole back line pushed up to the halfway line, which meant we couldn't straight away put balls back into the box. Jack Grealish against Bellerin and against Thomas Partey. Good tackle, Partey. Still in play. Bellerin, good pass to Smith Rowe. Here's Xhaka for Arsenal. Back to Gabriel. Good pressing from Villa. We're not allowing them to find the spaces in behind. They do beat the initial press. Lacazette. Here's Saka on the right-hand side. He's got Target in front of him. And McGinn. Great tackle, McGinn. Very strong. Keeps the ball. Goes long. Down the channel towards Ollie Watkins. Cut out by Rob Holding. Thrown to Aston Villa. Good defensively from Villa. John McGinn. Very, very strong tackle. And a decent pass as well. Puts them under pressure. We win a throw-in. Well played. Arsenal need Aubameyang on. Bit early yet. I think we'll offer some pace in the attack. But the games can change. Look at the Burnley one that we had. All over them. And then suddenly 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. It is what it is. Right now, I don't think they'd be disappointed with the goal. But other than the goal, I think they played all right. The passing seemed a bit good. Except for Cedric. I think Cedric's passes have been a bit woeful so far. Rob Holding forced to go long because of a good press from Watkins. Nakamba for Villa. Hassled by Lacazette. Grealish took the ball off Nakamba and played it back to Tyrone Mings. Villa trying to pass the ball between the defence. Good press from Arsenal. Even Smith Rowe pushed ahead of Lacazette to press. Tyrone Mings goes incredibly long. So far, it is a throw-in to Arsenal. Again, it's a game of throw-ins right now. Completely skied from Tyrone Mings. I remember when Lingard scored a brace. Don't talk about Lingard to me. Thank you. Tune. Hi, bro. How you doing? How are you doing? I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with this. Foul given from John McGinn. Looked a bit soft against Bellerin. Went down like a ton of bricks. Free kick to Arsenal halfway line. I think we've had the only shot in the game. I don't think they've had a shot. I think literally the only shot in the game has gone in, which was the deflected goal. Oh my god, Void stop. Oh my days. Holding, good pass out wide to Saka. Bellerin. Back to Holding again. Granit Xhaka kind of forms into like a back three when they go on the attack. He's very, very defensive, just trying to sit between the two centre halves. Good tackle from Cash, and Villa can hit Arsenal on the break here. Traore has Cash in the overlap. Here's Matty Cash. Chance for Aston Villa. Oh, Cash didn't want to take it early. He probably should have. McGinn. Good pick out to Traore. Traore's deflected cross. Goes back to John McGinn. And Cash again. Cash whips it into the middle. Headed away. Pepe chests it down to Partey. Arsenal look to counter Villa. Xhaka, good pass to Lacazette, and here's an Arsenal chance with Pepe speeding away. Lacazette, great challenge from Tyrone Mings. If he doesn't make that tackle, that ball would be played to Saka. He might be in on that left. Villa with Barkley. Both teams turning the ball over very quickly. Grealish, he is fouled. How many times have I said that this season? If I say the word Grealish, usually it's either an assist or a foul after it. I'm trying to read my... what is my chat? What is my chat? Can you not say that? Oh my days. Good tackle from Tyrone Mings. Good defensive awareness. It's a risk when you push that high up. And he helped out his defensive partner Konza, but if he didn't win the tackle, Saka would have been through. So it is a risk, but it worked off. No, nothing wrong with having fun, I suppose. As long as it's legal. And I suppose the word, you know, what could be fun to you might not be fun to someone else. Tyrone Mings for Villa. Trying to work out what our game plan is. We keep playing it between our defenders and then kind of going long and then going backwards and then going long. Trying to feed the ball through the channels. We're not lumping it just for Watkins down the middle, which is probably the best scenario. Saka's tackle on target is a good one, but not enough to win a throw-in for Arsenal. Good press from them. They are pressing well, Arsenal. I'll give them some credit. They're definitely pegging us back a little bit. I think they need to press. They can't let us get away with this. Here's Barkley. Good bit of dribbling past Partey. Chance of Villa. Barkley plays in front of him. He finds Jack Grealish on the left. Grealish against Bellerin. Cuts inside. Finds Barkley. Is he offside? He looked it, to be quite fair. No flag. Villa play on. His target back to Ross Barkley. I'm sure VAR would look at that if anything happens. Barkley switches to play to Cash. Cash cross towards Watkins. Header away from Gabriel. Taken down very well from Xhaka. Target presses for Villa, and we're kind of at 6s and 7s here, and they've got their way through the presses. What's his name? Smith Rowe. I couldn't think of the player's name. Smith Rowe to Saka. Here's Granit Xhaka in the middle. Tries to find Pepe, well intercepted. Cleared by Konza. Partey recycles for Arsenal. Villa, all 10 players behind the ball. Watkins on the halfway line. Arsenal again playing down the right-hand side. Here's Lacazette. Clips it towards Saka. Emi Martinez off his line. Very well done from him. Good goalkeeping. He claims it well. If he doesn't come out there, that is a real issue. Great pick out from Lacazette. Little clip with the outside of his boot. Well read from the goalkeeper. Saka let it go over his shoulder quite well. Emi Martinez very close to actually getting a boot in the face. You'd be a good commentator for Villa games. I like commentary. It's fun. Sometimes you need the right words. You know, commentary is not easy, and I'm not, even though I'm not great at it really, compared to like what Martin Tyler's been doing it for years. Barely ever makes a mistake. I don't know how they do it so pristine. It's quite impressive, really. I'm not that good. I show passion at least, but I don't think I'm that good. I get things wrong all the time. And these commentators as well, they know loads of facts prior to the game that they feed, especially when the game can get a little bit boring sometimes. Give a stat from like the 1960s and stuff like that. Villa have a throw and it's played back to Emi Martinez. We've done all right. It's been a bit flat. I think both teams. I mean, we've had a lot of games recently, and I think that's kind of the contributor to that. But Arsenal playing well recently. I didn't think they would be as flat as us. Bit of head tennis, holding target. Good. Oh, well played from Thomas Partey, and Arsenal retain the ball. Is Pepe deflected past to Saka. Chance for Arsenal in the box. Saka clips it, hits Nakamba, goes out for a corner. He claimed for a handball, but it hit the back of Nakamba. It'll be a corner to Arsenal. 22 minutes played. Still 1-0 to Aston Villa. And I'm going to double check this, but I think it was literally the only shot. Yeah, it's the only shot in the entire game. Arsenal haven't had one. And our shot was deflected into the back of the Arsenal net. So even though all the possession Arsenal have had, not created a single attempt on goal. And I think the last time we played these at Villa Park when we won 1-0, I don't think they had a shot on target that day either. They had a few chances and hit the post, but no shots on target. 1-0 full time? I'd 100% take that. That'd be very good. Bit of delay on the corner. A weird camera angle from behind the goal. They're still not taking it. Now they are. Saka. Again, clip to the back post. It's well caught from Emi Martinez. Well, he played it long. Apparently went out all the way for a goal kick. It curved that much. Emi caught it out the air. It actually went out for a goal kick. Watching the replay of the goal, John McGinn, lovely pick out towards Watkins. Very well read from Gabriel. Then he was sold short by Cedric. Traore into the middle. Shot off Watkins, deflected. Very, very unfortunately off Rob Holding. Arsenal. Yeah, they play a style of football where they're patient, but in games where you're losing, it's not the best. Great bit of passion from Dean Smith and John Terry on the goal. I know Terry's you know, massive Chelsea icon, so I think this will be double pleasure for him. Jack Grealish for Villa. Tight control, gets a throw off Bellerin. Taken quickly, Watkins. Good pass to Grealish, kept in play. Jack Grealish against Bellerin. By the byline. So many Arsenal shirts back now. Kind of defending like a team in the bottom table. We get a corner off Rob Holding. It was a back heel from Grealish towards target. First time ball in. Holding concedes the corner. With, I think, Ross Barkley and Ollie Watkins behind him. I think he miscued that. The angle of his foot was different to when he connected with the ball. I think he's trying to put that out for a throw-in, and he's miscued it. But, you know, it relieves the danger, I suppose, so it's not perfect, but it did its job. Jack Grealish to take the corner for Villa. Towards the back post, punched away by Matt Ryan. Not convincing. Villa keep the ball. Target back to Grealish. He took the corner. Jack Grealish. Ross Barkley turns away from Bellerin. Barkley trying to get on his right boot. Finds McGinn. McGinn. Lovely clip to Grealish. Chance for Villa. Grealish deflected away from Bellerin. Good defensive work from Bellerin there. Under real pressure with players behind him. If Grealish looked for Traore, and if he found Traore there, he'd probably at least hit the target with a shot. Good positioning from Traore. But good defensive awareness. Gabriel is fouled by Watkins. Free kick to Arsenal. Very impressive from Villa. Very, very impressive. I'd like to see us have more attempts on goal. Obviously, we're going to play more of a counter-attacking style, but passing has been really good. Good work rate, good press. Arsenal have had a lot of possession, they've had a lot of passes, but because of our press, they haven't really cut us open. It's usually side to side. Just like here. It's played out. Oh, it was played out wide to Cedric. And Cedric's been tackled from McGinn as well. And it will be a throw in on the halfway line for Arsenal. So that was Cedric with a poor pass again. And he got away with it, to be fair. And Arsenal even got away with it again with the throw-in. So McGinn got close enough to his man because of how bad the pass was, and then because of the tackle from McGinn, it came off him last. Good press from Villa. And we're pressing again. Gabriel goes out wide back to Cedric again. They like to play from defence anyway. They like to pass the way through on the left and go direct on the right, from what I can see. Smith Rowe. Xhaka, edge of the box here. Lacazette, back to goal. Back to Xhaka. Good pick out from Xhaka to Cedric. Pepe, Smith Rowe, good passing from Arsenal. Xhaka again. Good pass threaded to Pepe. Shot deflected off Cash. And it's very well watched and held by Emi Martinez. That deflection easily could have gone anywhere. Martinez actually played that on the floor. Very close to his defenders. Played long towards Barkley. Won back instantly from Arsenal. It was Gabriel having to push all the way to the left-hand side to win the header. Oh dear. Free kick to Arsenal. Jack Grealish with the foul on Saka. It's a fairly dangerous position. It is in shooting range. It's silly. It's unneeded because we had I think Barkley and Nakamba defending that, and Jack Grealish came from behind to tackle Saka. I think it's a very silly one because I don't think Saka was going anywhere. He's literally running into Villa players. But it will be a free kick to Arsenal, and players can take it. I know Xhaka scored a free kick against Chelsea. You know, they got some talent there. We've already seen goals like Southampton against us. It's situations like this with Ward-Prowse. Free kicks like that, it is a little bit far out to shoot. I think they'll give it a go though, but it's definitely a little bit far out. Xhaka does shoot, and it's a great save from Emi Martinez. What a stop. That is outstanding from Emi. He's gone for goal. He's nearly hit the top corner. Outstanding goalkeeping. I think that's dipping under the crossbar. Because the dip on that is insanely good. Very good shot for Arsenal. Might have been going just over, but I think that was dipping in the top corner. That was a very good hit from Xhaka, and I did say, we've seen it before. Emi the GOAT, 100%. What a start. Saka, corner for Arsenal, taken short. Pepe, back to Saka. Here's Bellerin, edge of the box for Arsenal. Pepe's cross deflects off the back of Jack Grealish. Kept by Bellerin, back to Pepe. Here's Saka again, Arsenal trying to rebuild. Cross into the middle. Header on goal, which is put wide. It was Rob Holding's header. Put Emi as striker, see how many goals he scores. Fam, with diving like that, he'd be a great striker. Just seen the free kick again. That's pinpoint from Xhaka. He cannot put this any better. That is literally dipping in the top corner. What a save. That will be in the highlight reel. That is incredible goalkeeping from Emi Martinez. I said before the game, maybe Emi would struggle because it was against his former team, but so far not the case. Play long from target. Towards Watkins, he's found him. Ollie Watkins, chance for Villa. Barkley. Arsenal a little bit exposed. Barkley to Traore. Traore turns. Traore! Oh, great save! Barkley for Villa! What a block, Gabriel. Traore tries to chip Matt Ryan and very nearly scores for Villa. Probably should have done. What a turn from Bertrand Traore. Out of nowhere, Villa nearly went 2-0 up. Good link-up play between him and Barkley. Traore turns in between Cedric and Rob Holding far too easily. And that really should be 2-0. He's gone for a delicate little clip. Oh, Saka might be away from Konza. Saka has gone down. That's a foul. That is a foul for Arsenal. And I think Konza could be in trouble here. It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card. Good refereeing. So, I'm talking about the Villa opportunity. The camera pans for a long ball for Arsenal played to Saka. And he's gone down under a challenge from Konza. So what's happened here then? I think Konza's tripped over himself. That's just a coming together. That's not a foul. That's a coming together. It's not a red card at least. It's a coming together. Both teams unhappy. Konza doesn't think it was a foul. But it isn't a red card, at least. Saka diver, not trying to be mean. I need the answer. Not a dive. Well, it's not a dive. He looks hurt. It's not a dive. It's not a foul, though. Pretty sure he falls every game. That's not... I don't think that's a foul. I may need to watch that again. It didn't look like it. I don't know if VAR were going to look at that to see if it's a possible red card. He's away in the clear. No Villa defender is back. It's a little bit far out. I don't see any issue. There's no clear intent to foul Saka. I think the referee's dealt with it correctly. Maybe apart from the fact it might not have been a foul, but he didn't send off Konza. So I'm not going to argue too much. Hopefully he won't get sent off for a silly yellow in the second half. Or something stupid like that. Because I was worried. a red would be given there. Cedric to take the free kick for Arsenal. 32 minutes play, still 1-0 to Aston Villa. Cedric to take, right-footed towards the far post. It's a good header on goal from Rob Holding, but it's over the bar. He climbed well against Tyrone Mings. He won the header, but no clear direction on it. He got in between Konza and Mings quite well, actually, Rob. But skied by the Arsenal centre-back. Watching the replay again of the Traore chance. Yeah, he's trying to be too delicate. He does really, really well to get inside Rob Holding and Cedric Suarez, who, again, is making error upon error for Arsenal. Both of them cut through butter like a knife, sorry. Nakamba for Villa, carrying the ball. Goes long towards Watkins. Watkins off his head. And he gives the ball away. Villa, wow, okay, so Nakamba also gives the ball away for Villa. We won it back and then gave it away instantly, and Arsenal can attack down the right. Is that a foul? It is. It's played on advantage. It's Pepe. It's a good opportunity for Arsenal. Good refereeing. Pepe cuts inside. Tries to get on his left boot. Deflected cross off Cash. It's going to be kept in play by Cedric. I'm surprised he didn't want to take a corner, really. It's forced back to Xhaka. Is this Premier? It is Premier League. It is Premier League. Go Villa. Up the Villa, big man. He's Holding. Bellerin for Arsenal. Back to Rob Holding. We've pushed them all the way back to halfway line, which is... I'll take that because Pepe was in loads of room when he had the ball on the left. Force it back to Rob Holding again. Holding, clips it. That's a great pass to Bellerin. Chance for Arsenal. Bellerin into the middle. Headed away very well from Konza. Picked up by Lacazette. On that right wing is Saka. Saka still got Bellerin in front of him. He finds Lacazette. Lacazette's back to goal. Has Cash. Good pick out to Xhaka. Xhaka will go to the left-hand side, Cedric. Here's Smith Rowe. He's not really done much, to be quite fair. Pepe. Quick free from Pepe. He'll flick. It's a poor pass. That's a very poor pass. And it is a throw into Aston Villa. Pepe, very nice feet from Pepe. And then he goes and he gives the ball away. He just puts it out for a throw-in. Very, very silly. Can't wait to bang that. Oh dear. Oh dear. They played alright, Arsenal, but defensive issues for sure. And Nakamba was booked for a foul on Saka when they played advantage. And then he goes down himself. I think it's a harsh yellow card. He's had intent for the ball. He just slightly clipped the man. I think it's a big troll. Throwing taken, headed is towards Watkins, headed away from Gabriel. Thomas Partey for Arsenal. Saka's been their best player, and here he is again. Saka, great tackle from Matt Target. Villa could counter-attack here with Ross Barkley. On the left wing, he's got Jack Grealish steaming ahead of him. Barkley instead switches the play, looks for Ollie Watkins, and Traore doesn't find either. Cedric. Another misplaced pass from Cedric. McGinn for Aston Villa. Nakamba. See, Cedric causing all the issues for Arsenal. Cost them the first goal, and he's given the ball away so many times. Barkley. Nakamba. Has McGinn with him. Goes back to Cash. It started in the afternoon. Very early kickoff. Not my cup of tea. Is Tyrone Mings for Villa. Matt Target. Nakamba. Well intercepted from Rob Holding. Thomas Partey for Arsenal. And that is another misplaced pass, which will be a throw into Aston Villa. Just give me 1 second. It seemed to lag a little bit. I may have to actually reload my stream, because I'm like 5 seconds behind now for some reason. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to the Coventry game and go back. So that should fix it. I've never had that. I've had so many watch-alongs, and that is a first. That is a first. I'm not really Barkley nearly intercepts a pass from Rob Holding to Gabriel. I literally turn it straight back on to see Barkley nearly winning a header against Gabriel when he's the last man back. I like Matty Cash, but he slows the game down too much, passing back and going forward. Yeah, there was a time where he was played through with a through ball on the overlap. And if he played an early ball into the box, Ollie Watkins might have got there, but instead he slowed the passage of play, allowed Arsenal to get players back. Stuff like that, we're not going to have too many chances. Ball played over top towards Pepe. Cash, very well defended from Matty Cash, though. You can criticise his attacking play for sure, but his defending today has been incredible. Target for Villa. We want to play it down that left. Good defending from Saka. We give the ball away. Bellerin, no foul was given. Here's Thomas Partey. He hasn't been that actually impressive in truth. I think Granit Xhaka has been the better player. Not a Villa fan, but hey, Arsenal, so that's good. Well then. We are part of the same team today. Grealish, Saka, tell me wrong, 100%. What streaming website do you use? I don't use a streaming website. I have BT. If me watching a game on delay, I would just get loads of people spoil the game for me. So I do this. Villa tried to play a free kick quickly, and it's been put out of play. Saka doesn't dive. Some players have like a diving reputation. I know Grealish has one for sure. I know he has dived in the past. A West Ham game I can think of, and there was a game I think against Crystal Palace where he dived But I think those are the only 2 times ever dived for Villa. But everyone points out that he's a diver. He's not being he's not being a good representation of Aston Villa. But when you're desperate, I'm not saying I condone it, but sometimes when you are desperate for a decision, the Palace one for sure, we needed a win to stay in the Premier League. What streaming site do you use to stream? I use YouTube and Twitch. And the platform I use to do that on is Streamlabs. Lacazette, good feet from Lacazette. Partey, back to Gabriel. Again, Arsenal. I keep saying this. Arsenal build from the back on the left-hand side and go direct on the right. But if I can read that, so can surely the Villa tacticians of Dean Smith and John Terry. They like going long to Saka because I think he's fast. But they're not doing it to Pepe. Is Bella in for Arsenal? Xhaka, lovely one-touch passing. Lacazette, I think, is fouled. Referee doesn't play advantage. No, I don't think it was fouled. Good pass from Pepe. Cross into the middle from Cedric. Deflected off Cash. Kept by Cedric. Good little body feints. Keeps the ball. Here's Xhaka. Got Smith Rowe with him. He's found him. Smith Rowe to Pepe. Dances with Cash. Good tackle from Cash, but doesn't get enough on it. Deflected cross. Well caught from Emi Martinez. And the danger is averted. 2 yellows. Yeah, one for Konza, which I think was a little bit unfair. Because I don't think it was a foul. It was a coming together between him and Saka. And the other one was for a foul from Nakamba, which they played advantage on. An accidental foul. He slightly clipped the toe of I think Saka again, actually. It's either Saka or Thomas Partey. So don't fully quote me on that. Repair won't allow you to get any subscriptions. That's rough, man. There'll be a time where you'll be able to yourself, but I'm sorry for that. Yeah, the highlight Sky Sports on YouTube release highlights so fast now, so fast. I'm happy. I have nearly got my first time. Oh, nice. Well done. Free kick to Arsenal. Only a few minutes till half time. Still 1-0 to Villa. It's been a very flat game, in truth. Any streaming website, he's gone. But I didn't tell you that. Wink, wink. Arsenal to take the free kick with Cedric, and it doesn't even beat the. I'm not even joking. We have Bertrand Traore in front of the free kick. Oh, foul. Okay, the referee has actually brought it back for foul. Apparently, he got too close to the free kick. Oh, he did. He ran in front. Yeah, that is a foul. He ran in front. He was a one-man wall, and he ran out a little bit. He closed down the gap by like 1 or 2 yards, and the free kick will be retaken for Arsenal. I was going to say what a poor free kick because it doesn't beat a one-man wall, but I suppose he does kind of come off his line, come off his, the foam line, whatever you want to call it. A bit sneaky. I've never seen people do that. I wonder if that's gone under the radar a few times. Try and steal a yard or two. Saka to take for Arsenal. I know he's leaving it for Cedric. Into the box, header away from target against Lacazette. Traore put pressure on Bellerin. He skies it, looking for pass. Really, really overhit. Arsenal still retain possession. Lacazette. Good footwork from Rob Holding, of all players. He's Holding. Good pass from Holding to Pepe. Nicola Pepe. Block from target. Back to Pepe. Oh. Very nearly an equaliser for Arsenal. It's smashed just past the post from Pepe. What a pick up from Rob Holding. My man's a centre-back doing that. And then Pepe, he had a shot which was blocked from target. It hit his hand, actually, but it was tucked under him, so there's no handball. Foul back to Pepe, smashes it towards the near post and put it wide. I feel like if we get another goal, we'd be safe. Because this game can really turn very, very quickly. Still only 2 shots of Villa, and both should have gone in. Both of them should have gone in. The chance from Traore was massive. Tried to be very delicate with the little clip over Matt Ryan. It didn't work. Partey wins a header. Barkley wins the second ball even. Sorry. Villa retain the ball with Traore. Good feet from Traore, but a good tackle from Pepe matched it. Pepe, good pass down the wing to... Okay, so that was a good pass, right? To... what was it? I need to find his name. I can't remember his name. He's the young lad. Smith Rowe even. It's a good pass to him. Now, I know he's young, and I don't want to be critical of a young lad, but he struggled defensively. He struggled against Cash, and he's lost every physical battle, and he did there again. Just stay on AJ stream and listen. I love that. That's propaganda. I rate it. It's not working for me. Do you have any other streaming website? There are a few other... I don't know if I can legally say, to be quite honest. I don't... I don't know. Jack Grealish is fouled on halfway line by Bellerin. Free kick to Aston Villa. Grealish is complaining about the amount of times he's been fouled so far. The added time amount has been announced. 3 minutes of added time at the end of the first half for Villa. Can we see out the 1-0 heading into the halftime team talk? What would even be our halftime team talk is the question, because we've actually not really done a lot. We've done enough, I'd say, defensively. Just keep composed, be patient, counter when necessary, play direct when necessary. Don't just mindlessly launch it upfield. Everyone needs to work back and track back and earn the 3 points. I see a lot of potential for Smith Rowe. I do too. He needs to be more physical because he's getting bullied a little bit. But his footwork is good. Barkley gives the ball away to Pepe. Gets it back though. Tyron Mings scoops it. It's a bit of a miss kick. Kept in play by Target. Bellerin clears. Finds a pass. Tyron Mings smashes it against the head of Smith Rowe. Tyron Mings came very, very forward to win that. And he absolutely leathered it against Smith Rowe. Grealish is fouled, surely for Villa. No foul was given. What? Grealish was clearly fouled by Bellerin there. I'm seeing this again. Bellerin just pushed him. Bellerin has come behind Jack Grealish and had two hands on his back and pushed him over by the corner flag. That is disgusting. And a foul wasn't given. The refereeing, oh dear. I think Aston Villa wins 2-0. I really want that. I really want that. But we're not getting many chances. Although we arguably should be 2-0 up. We're not creating a lot of chances. Bellerin is a right cheat. What a vile little foul. A minute to go to the end of the first half. Lacazette. Saka. Good defending from Target and McGinn together. Target goes long towards Jack Grealish. Watkins gets there first. Watkins tries to flick it to Grealish. Doesn't get enough on it. Arsenal get away with that because they were at 6s and 7s. One last chance surely for Arsenal in the first half is Smith Rowe again down the left. Pepe. Cash comes right out to him. Here's Cedric. Back to Gabriel. They've got 20 seconds. And they're still moving it quite slowly. This time down the right hand side is Saka. He's going to have to really put this into the box now. Saka cross. And it's massively overhit. And that should be the last action of the first half. That was incredibly overhit from Saka. Nowhere near anyone in the box. And the 3 minutes are up. I think we're going to wait to Emi Martinez to take it. There we go. And it's half time. It is 1-0 to Aston Villa. Thanks to a deflected goal from Ollie Watkins. Not that much in the game, really. Both teams have had their chances. Granit Xhaka had a free kick tipped over the bar from Emi Martinez, which very easily could have been the equalising goal for them. They've had a lot of possession, Arsenal, like they do in most of their games, but I think the issue they've had in a lot of the games they've lost is they're not creating any clear-cut opportunities. The fact that Villa have had less shots to them, less possession than them, and have had the bigger opportunities. Not just the goal, but Traore should have put Villa 2-0 up. He turned away from Holding and Cedric. Tried to clip it over Ryan instead of finishing low. And Matt Ryan stood his ground and made sure the ball stayed out the back of the net. The goal for Villa came very early, just a minute into the game. Ollie Watkins received the ball off Traore. It was a misplaced pass from Cedric. He's been very, very poor today. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't come off. I'd be very surprised if the Arsenal fans won't complain about him, because he has been that poor for them. Very often misplaced pass. He did for the goal. His pass was cut short to Gabriel, intercepted from Traore, edge of the box, outside of the boot pass is what I'm looking for, to Watkins. His shot deflected off the heel of Holding, and there's nothing really Matt Ryan could have done about it. What place do you want Aston Villa to finish in the table? I'd be happy what we are now. Maybe that's, being a bit boring. We are in a very comfortable position. A win today would see us go 8th. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Thoughts on Ollie Watkins' season so far? Very, very good. He had a goal-scoring drought, which most strikers will have in the Premier League. But he's now, scored 5 in 5? I know he got help with a deflected goal today. But I can't ask for more from a striker. It's his 10th goal of the Premier League season. I can't think the last time we had a player do that other than Christian Benteke. He scored 20. We're halfway through, so if he doubles what he has, he equals a record. He's had a very good season. Very, very good season. Different striker to what we usually have had in the past. Works very, very hard. A bit of a poacher at times. I'd say probably the closest we've had to it in terms of his poaching is Darren Bent, but Darren Bent never had the pressing ability or the fitness of Watkins to do that in order. Well, it's just basics really, and you need that in this type of formation. You can't really be lazy. I really want to see Aston Villa play in the Europa League. It'd be nice. It just makes the season long. And my only worry is if we get to Europe this year, and say next year we don't do as well, we've got a lot of games to play, and I don't want to see us slip out the Premier League because of 50 games because in all competitions. We're gonna need a lot. If we get into Europe, we're gonna need a lot of depth. We're gonna need to buy quite a few more players to fill up the Thursday night games. But it'd be nice. I think it'd be nice. But there's definitely positives and negatives to going into Europe for sure. If we get Phil Jones, we'll be in the Champions League. Oh my days. From a Villa point of view, it's been a good game. Obviously, we're not going to have more possession than Arsenal. I'm going to be realistic. It's not the play style. If we tried that, we'd get cut apart. We've defended resolute. We've had the players come back. We've had the left winger and the right winger track back, which has been an issue before. We conceded goals like Chelsea where Traore didn't track back. So we've done the basics right, and I think if you do the basics right, then results will come. The goal fortuitous. What's the word? Fortuitous. I can't think of it. Very lucky goal. Very, very lucky goal. But then Traore should have scored his. So maybe it adds up. From an Arsenal point of view, they need to do more. I would definitely take off Cedric at half-time, really not offering anything defensively or going forward. They got players to bring on like Aubameyang, Willian, Ceballos. I really rate Ceballos, Martinelli, Odegaard. They've got so many players they can bring on to introduce. Diego Costa to Villa, we'd never afford his wages. And would he start over Watkins is the real question. For Arsenal to get back into this game, where's it going wrong for them? Smith Rowe, I don't want to be critical of the lad, but he's not doing much. Pepe's causing the most problems. Saka is doing his bit down the wing. Lacazette is doing nothing as well. I would take off Lacazette in the 60th minute for Aubameyang for sure. You could bring on Willian for maybe Pepe, but I think Pepe's offered more of a threat for them. Ceballos, if they got an equaliser, maybe you can bring on Ceballos for Thomas Partey and Xhaka, but I think the two together have been okay. I think Xhaka's been the better player, which I never would have thought I'd said. We need Diego to break people's arms. Dear. It would help actually in the press. You know, very aggressive man. But with VAR, he wouldn't get away with anything. So yeah, I'm gonna look at Arsenal Twitter to see how it's going. How you doing, Lizardo? People have been hating Pepe for a while. He's never really. I don't want to be cruel, but has he really ever justified the price tag? Has he really ever done it? He's got a few goals here and there. He's definitely got quality, but 70 million. Am I seeing that in his play? Have I seen it today? Not really. How do you feel Grealish on the left? I like Grealish playing on the wing because he gets more of the ball. He can dictate more of the play. His crossing is good. He can cut in on his right boot and curl it. You can play him anywhere, to be quite fair. I like him there because it allows Barkley to be the attacking midfielder, and I want Barkley to play every minute he can for Villa. So I'm happy with him on the wing. I wouldn't have him on the left wing because I like him moving on to his right boot. Are you saying I bike shorts or high bike shorts? I think you've meant to say hi. How you doing? What's good? Villa need to sign Alexander Isak if they want to play in Europe. Our squad's perfectly fine. I think we'd get into Europe if we really wanted to push for it. I think we could, genuinely. We just need a lot of the games we've lost, right? And you know, this is not just waffle. You can look at the highlights and the expected goals. Brighton, we deserved to win, and we lost. West Ham, we were cheated out of an equaliser, and we lost. The games we deserved to lose. Leeds, we were poor. West Ham, we were even worse. Man United, we were cheated out of a point. Again, Manchester City, we were cheated because it was goalless when they scored the offside goal, which the rule changed because of the game. I have nothing to say other than that. They literally had to change the rule. Why does Aston Villa play better when there are no spectators? You know, you can say the same about a lot of teams. What West Ham, the same. They've been incredible. Leeds have done well. Would Leeds be 11th if the crowd were there? I just think it takes pressure off. But then Sheffield United have struggled still. West Brom have struggled. Fulham have struggled to win. I feel for Fulham. I feel like they are a different class above the other two, but 3 have to go down, unfortunately. Offside goal, but a goals change games. I don't want to hear that. Well, we got 1 goal offside, but the other one was fine. Goals change games. We have to push. When you go a goal down, if you know ball, right, you know football, what happens when you go a goal down? Are you going to sit there? No. You need to open yourself up more. You need to push more players forward because you need to get that equalising goal. The problem is, if you don't get that equalising goal, you're going to get caught on the break. They could have won 1-0. You got a penalty from a handball, which is... It was a soft handball as well. I won't get into that because it is... Under the letter of the law, it is a handball, but it wouldn't have been last season. You have to open up, and that means you're going to get caught more. And against a good Manchester City team, we'd struggle going a goal down. Do you agree that Watkins... Hard to compare players from different leagues. I think that maybe I'm biased. I think the Premier League is the most competitive league in the world. So if you can prove it there, you can do it anywhere, I feel. Would you rather be top 4 once or stay in the Prem forever? I'd get top 4 once because there'll be times where teams will bounce in and out. You know, if we didn't have like any relegation, or if we didn't have any threat like that for years and years and years and years, you know, it might make it a bit stale. You know, at one point, Man United got relegated years ago. You know, Leeds United were a massive club years ago. Some would argue still now. Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League. Look at where they are now. I'm sure they'd prefer to be in the Premier League, but the fact that teams can change all the time, you can go down, you can rebuild and become a better club. It sounds dumb, and you're probably might not agree. I'm glad we got relegated in 2016 because it allowed us to get a new owner. Went through several managers who, at the time, had wishy-washy reputations that have gone down because of Villa. So other teams have to put up with them. We managed to build a completely new team. We didn't sell Jack Grealish. The relegation allowed Grealish to play more, which allowed him to develop more. So we built our team because we were basically getting 16th every year, and eventually we're going to go down unless we had a new owner. And we got a new owner when we were relegated. I'm glad we were relegated now because if we weren't relegated, our owner wouldn't have gone. And we wouldn't be where we are. And I'm happy for that. So sometimes you need change. Sometimes you need stuff like that. Maybe if West Brom go down, they'll get, a new owner, like a brand new manager. Sam Allardyce isn't going to take them anywhere. Let's be real. Sheffield United, I think they're going to stick with Chris Wilder. He took him from League One, and I think he can rebuild a new team. He got a little bit unlucky this year. He can always turn it around. He's got 3 wins in 5. You never know. Football's a funny old game, is what they say. What's your take on the defensive midfielder in the position, or what? Try and elaborate on that a little bit. Would you? I'm going to say, did you forget about Burnley? Burnley will go down at some point. Let's not kid ourselves. Burnley will not do this for years on end. They will not get away with this. They play terrorist football. They will not get away with dodgeball for years. Right? Eventually, they will go down. Newcastle, if they don't get investment, they will go down. If Mike Ashley stays, they will go down. Marvellous instead of Louise in defensive mid. You know what? I would rather Nakamba and Louise play and drop McGinn. I think. Because I think Nakamba has very good defensive awareness. And we need that in games like this. Against teams who can pass very well. I as much as I like John McGinn, and he is definitely a workhorse, I like the idea of Louise and Nakamba. It happens, fam. Okay. We have a troll. I'm going to get rid of that. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second. And he has been gone. There we go. Okay, hide user on channel. There we go. For people like that who are a little bit mean, I will get more than you will ever get. That is not me having an ego. That is just me making fun of people who make fun of me. Oh yeah, I know. Great mods. I will. You know what? Nice. I'll make you a mod because I've known you a long time. How about that? If you want to be mod on this. Because you've watched a lot of these, and I've known you for years. Ego. But it's true. Hi, bro. I don't know how, but Jamzor is an Arsenal fan, and he's streaming this game. You are a Villa fan. Unless you say it, and you are a Villa fan. Both my favourite football streamers. I appreciate that. I might check him out. After the stream, and see how he is. I like football Twitter. I like football content. I think the whole football watch along kind of scene can definitely develop way more. It's an upcoming thing that has been developed from Arsenal Fan TV, from Mark Goldbridge, from Angry Rantman, from I don't know if you see. I don't know how well known Max Stokes is, but he is from like the Midlands, quite big, lot of Villa channel, 30k subs. For a Villa fan, that's not bad. He does Villa on tour. If any of you guys have ever heard that. I got a belt for the trolls. If Aston Villa enter the UEFA Champions League, they'll be champion. Well, we've done it before. We could do it again. Who knows? How you doing, Shades? What's good? Bob, marry me. On my days. Oh, my days. What's your thought on Mark Goldbridge? I like Mark Goldbridge. I actually really like Mark Goldbridge. I find him entertaining. I find him quite witty with his jokes. I think sometimes maybe he exaggerates his frustration for views, but I would do the same in his position, so I'm not judging that. But I think he's I don't want to be cringe and say the word. He's a pioneer for football content, but how else would you say it? He's had like the most I've ever seen him have is like 100k live viewers, which is incredible for someone for like loads of people watching one man in a chair for 2 hours. What other way would they get away with that? Villa have kicked off for the second half. I'll have to watch that one, James. I'll have to watch that one. Greatest Team of the Year nominees card looks alright. It looks very nice. In a cam position though. But that would make him usable at least in the game. Arsenal attack straight away. Saka down the right hand side. Saka's cross. It's a good one. It's very well defended by Konza. Barkley doesn't win the ball back for Villa. But he apparently is judged to have been fouled by Partey. I think that even Villa, from a Villa perspective, I think that's a little bit soft. But it is a free kick to Aston Villa. You both can't beat Burnley. But look, the Burnley gods will get you eventually, right? The Deutsch Ball, the terrorist Deutsch Ball will get you at some point. May not be this year, maybe next year. They will always be around. They're like Thanos, you know. They are inevitable. Eventually they will go down. I know the whole time meme, I hope you get relegated, right? But I really hope they get relegated. I hate Burnley, man. You know, when I've done the Villa watch-alongs, I did a Villa like actual edited video for Burnley. I had so much frustration from those games because they play so boring, man. They are such a boring team. I want them to go down so bad. And it hurts me that the Burnley game, the 3-2 one, is my most viewed live stream. In terms of like the concurrent viewers. Nice feet from Barkley. Cross comes in towards Traore. It's too high for him. Cash on the other side. Drills it into the middle. It's away from Gabriel. Still kept by Nakamba. John McGinn. Traore on the right. Wins a corner off Cedric, surely? Yeah, corner's given. Corner to Aston Villa. Same, I hate Burnley so much. I had 53 concurrent in like the 80th minute against Burnley when we had a collapse. And as much as that was a horrible moment for me, at least it was good for the channel. Liverpool fans need to brighten. Oh dear. Opinion on John McGinn. Workhorse, but can make mistakes. Not the best going forward, but can defend quite well. His passing can be very good. His shooting, though, is a bit dodgy to say the least. Corner taken short. Is Jack Grealish. Barkley! Miscued shot. Easy save for Matt Ryan. It's such a good pick out from Jack Grealish. And if he has a clean strike, Ross Barkley arguably would make that 2-0. It's in a good position. And if he shot for the near post there, I think that would have been very difficult for Matt Ryan to save. But he miscued it. And those are the chances that we've not had many. And I don't want us to see us waste these opportunities because they don't come very often at all. Arsenal played down the left with Pepe. Konza's had to push out to him because of Cash. Played into the box and it's massively overhit. And it will be a goal kick. Incredibly overhit from Pepe. Very poor. For a winger as a cross. Okay. We're going to win the bloody league. Burnley and Brighton together. I don't mind Brighton. Brighton play nice football. They can stay. I don't mind that. Graham Potter plays all right football. It's Burnley plays such crap negative football. I was wearing this one or the one behind. I can't remember. I don't think I was wearing this one at all. Well, I cannot buy a subscription in Indonesia. A subscription for what? The football highlights or subscription to the AJS Gaming channel, which is free and you should do it. Haha. You can also follow me on Twitch in the description if you want to see me more. I stream every day bar Tuesday and Thursday. Nice little plug. It's the first plug of the day and I'm well over an hour in. So I'm going to take that. Join channel member. You don't have to do that. If anyone wanted to do that, if anyone ever wanted to send a super chat, I'm never going to ask for it. I'd appreciate it and get a shout out. Good turn away from Barkley, chance of Villa. Arsenal at 6s and 7s. It's Ollie Watkins, saved by Matt Ryan. It's fell to Jack Grealish on the left. Grealish in the box against Holding. Grealish has Barkley with him. Not a lot of options. He finds Barkley. Barkley turns one way, goes the other. Grealish now a bit further back than what he was. Barkley in the box. Matt Target. He's crossed towards the far post. Watkins header! Good save. Matt Ryan straight at him. Got power but no direction. And that's an easy one for Matt Ryan to claim. Guys, don't worry. Don't worry, honestly. By you guys being here, that's enough for me. Trust me. He remembers this game. Spurs 5. I remember that because Son scored an incredible goal that game. And it was nice to see Dyche ball go so bad. Chance for Arsenal on the counter-attack. Again, they keep going down this left-hand side with Pepe. He's got Cedric with him. Pepe cuts it back to Cedric. Cedric's cross. It's so poor. The crossing for Arsenal has been woeful. Partey to Xhaka. They're trying to go through the right-hand side this time because the left is definitely not working. Bellerin's cross this time. It's to no one again. It's headed away from Konza. Barkley towards Watkins. Great pass. Villa counter-attack. Jack Grealish. This is a 3-on-3 here. Jack Grealish with Barkley ahead of him. Grealish finds Barkley. Big chance. Barkley misses the target. Oh, he lets it go across his body. Strikes with his weaker left boot and puts it wide. It's another wasted opportunity on the counter-attack for Aston Villa. Big chance for Barkley. Get it on your right boot, mate. He goes with his left. And he never looked confident with his left. He should have stopped the play, went with his right, or stopped it and cut it back for Grealish or Watkins. So close. It's again, Barkley's decision making is so weird sometimes. It's so weird. What's your opinion on Tyrone Mings? I've got him in fantasy. He's a good player. I think a little bit overhyped sometimes. Chance for Arsenal is Pepe on his right boot. Pepe wide of the target with Emi Martino stood still. I'm not sure if he knew he was going wide. Arsenal transitioned very, very quickly. I was trying to talk and read my chat, and then Pepe had an opportunity. Cut inside very well. Cash maybe beaten a little bit too easy by that. It was his weaker right boot, to be fair, Pepe, so I don't think anyone expected him to do it. And I didn't really expect him to score there. Ollie Watkins scored for Villa. 5-5 for him. So yeah, Mings is good. I think Konza's better. But he's definitely a good player. Next time I see you on Twitch, I'll give you some bits. Oh, I appreciate that. I will be live. What day is it today? It's bad I don't know the day. Saturday. I may be live tonight if I feel like it. Because I stream from 8:30 on Twitch every day by Tuesday and Thursday. Is Ollie Watkins for Villa? Usually on watch-alongs I don't stream on Twitch because this counts as the live stream, I suppose. But he's an early one, so I might do it. Nakamba for Villa. Here's Konza. Not a lot of press, really, from Arsenal, considering they are losing this game. Villa winner throwing off Pepe. AJ, I do like Mark Goldbridge. You're the best streamer. I appreciate that. I think Mark, to be fair to him, has such a good setup with his green screen. It looks so good. But I bet he has loads of people to help him with that. Target. Good header from him to Barkley. Barkley surely fouled. Apparently wins the ball. Nakamba out wide to Bertrand Traore. Grealish in front of him. Traore turns away. He's falls backwards a little bit. Goes back to Cash, who isn't on the overlap. Is John McGinn. Back to Cash. Grealish in front of him. Finds Jack Grealish on the right-hand side this time. Cash goes ahead of him. Villa kind of playing the Arsenal way and just passing the way through. John McGinn, edge of the box. McGinn! Good shot. Good save from Matt Ryan. It will be a throw-in to Aston Villa. So much power in the shot. Took the ball all the way to the throw-in. Beaten away very well from Matt Ryan. He didn't concede a corner from it, so I think he did well with that, really. Grealish gives the ball away for Villa. Still trying to press Arsenal, not allow them out. Oh, they've done very well. And we might be done on the counter here. Saka, Bellerin on the overlap. Finds Bellerin. Villa Oh, that's poor from Bellerin. That is woeful from Bellerin. Tries to find he tried to find Saka there, and it's very easy for Villa. He's Lacazette, edge of the box. It's Smith Rowe, heavy touch from him, skips round well. What a challenge from Tyrone Mings to block. So he took a heavy touch actually, Smith Rowe, but it worked in his favour. He used it to dribble past Konza and Nakamba together, and it's a great block from Tyrone Mings to deny quite a good solo goal there for Smith Rowe. Would have been a little bit lucky for him, because I don't think he meant that touch. But it's very nearly an equaliser for Arsenal there. No, I will not. George, I just read your comment. Trying to read my chat, but every time I go to read it, there's usually an opportunity. I've been a mascot for Bristol City. Walks out with Josh Brownhill near enough place of Burnley. Yeah, I know Josh Brownhill. Yeah, he was a good player. I knew of him in the Championship. Watkins scored the Villa goal. I went through that. I'm following you on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you. Every time. No, get lost. Can I have a shout out, please? I'll shout out everyone in chat, because as soon as I give shout outs to people, everyone will want them. So everyone here who is here, you can get a shout out and pat yourself on the back. At least I have to watch Brucey Ball. True. I've already watched Brucey Ball a lot. Bellerin chance for Arsenal. Left shot. What a save. Emi Martinez. I had to cut myself short because the ball was played to the edge of the box with Hector Bellerin on his weaker left boot. Curls it very well. It's a good save from Emi Martinez. More power on that. It's probably 1-1. Just seeing the chance again for Smith Rowe is a lunging challenge from Tyrone Mings to block the shot. Very good defensively from Villa. Do you think Tom Heaton is good and deserves to game time? I feel for Heaton, because he never put a foot wrong. And it was only because he tore his ACL that he took out the team. I think for him though, maybe needs to go for first team football, because it is a waste with him not playing. Really, he's a world class goalkeeper on his day, and he can go to any Premier League team. Chance for Arsenal. Saka, good opportunity. Saka, what a block! Matt Target, another great challenge to deny an Arsenal equaliser. Arsenal really coming at us now. And it's Saka again. Villa just getting caught out time after time. And it's a good recovery challenge from Target, it was arguably his fault that he was put down that wing anyway. But it was a good recovery, sliding interception from Matt Target. Who do you think is the best player of all time? Probably Lionel Messi. I don't think we'll ever see a player better than that. It's hard to say players like Pele and Garrincha, because they played in a different style of football in a different country. Corner comes in. It's a dangerous one. No one got a touch. He went all the way to the far post, and a little touch would have made it 1-1 there. I'm Ty, who loves to watch Premier League. I love Chelsea Club. Oh, nice. I like seeing the Premier League football and just football in general get supported by people around the world. It's good. I like the writing for the teams. I appreciate it. It's a lemon font, if anyone's interested. It's my favourite font. I really like it. Puskas, very good shout. Very, very good shout. Garrincha, a very good player. Very, very good player. Heaton, please don't go back to Burnley. If you're Tom Heaton, who would you go to if you went to another Premier League side? Who needs a keeper? Because I've got the perfect one for you guys. And everyone's going to be like, yeah. I think he would be the perfect replacement for Jordan Pickford at Everton. Pickford is frankly not good enough for Everton. And he's not good enough for England. He's not good enough for England. Nick Pope should be the England goalkeeper. Maybe even Carl Darlow, because of how well. Heaton would be the perfect replacement for Jordan Pickford at Everton. Very composed goalkeeper, very good goalkeeper, and I don't want him playing for a relegation team. So I think Everton would be a very good one to go to. I really want to speak English, but I'm embarrassed. Never be embarrassed. Never be embarrassed. Chance for Arsenal. Pepe clipped over the top, cuts inside, tries to get past Cash. Good pull back to Smith Rowe. Chance for Arsenal. Granit Xhaka. Is Cedric outside the boot? Cross. It's an easy catch for Emi Martinez. That's a waste for Arsenal. Never be embarrassed, though, for stuff like that. Emi takes it long towards Traore. And he's giving it away poorly there. But you never be embarrassed. Never be embarrassed. I'm sure, you know, people would be polite and they'd see that you if you've never done it before, if you've struggled to do it, they appreciate you've gone to that extent. You know, I've had family go to Japan. They've had the same thing where they've learnt the language a little bit. They don't want to speak it too much because of, you know, if they say a word wrong or whatever. But I think if you go to a place especially and you speak their language, or at least you try to, it has like an impression on them. I did. I've watched every World Cup since 2010. I was 10 years old for that, and I think that was the best one. That got me. I don't want to say that got me into football, but what a time! I loved that. That World Cup was fantastic, from the songs to the games to just everything. I started collecting match attacks. If any of you've ever got match attacks before, I got the World Cup ones, and I loved it. It's so fun. You guys surely have heard Waving Flag song. I loved that song as a kid. It's brilliant World Cup. It was the Africa one, yeah. Best World Cup. I mean, I've only had 3, but it's easily better than the other 2. No worries. No worries. For saying thank you. You don't have to. To be honest, Everton should get Olsen a permanent deal. Maybe Wolves have it. Heaton would be good for Wolves as well. I agree with that. God's sake, George. Different scenes when you pack 100 Club Ronaldo. I have 100 Club. I had 100 Club Wayne Rooney from 2012, and I still have that, I believe. And I kept it in pristine condition. And it was the 100, because at the time there was like 4: goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, striker. And the striker, usually the best player anyway, got the 100 stat for defending and attack, and I got it. It was the rarest card in the game, and I was so gassed. Ollie Watkins for Villa, again pushing out to the right wing. Pass is deflected, finds Grealish. Grealish back heels it back to Watkins. Traore for Villa. Grealish in the box. Jack Grealish dances quite well, lays it off to Watkins. Fakes across. Lovely feetwork. He's cash for Villa. Arsenal have so many players back. It's like playing a mid-table team. Lovely flick pass from Traore. Chance for... Cash nearly got in behind Pepe. That would have been a great opportunity to pull the ball back into the middle. Arsenal counter-attack, and it's played slightly too long for Smith Rowe. Well defended from McGinn. He's played so well today, John McGinn. Jack Grealish for Villa. I'll read my after this attack. I'll read my chat, unless it goes nowhere. Jack Grealish, lovely feints to try and get away from Gabriel. He's been forced quite a long way to try and press him. So if we can get the ball around Gabriel here, they might be in trouble. John McGinn is dispossessed though. A chance for Arsenal to hit us on the break. He's Bellerin. Are they going to look down this right hand side again with Saka? But to be fair, they're finding a lot of joy with it. Bellerin does find Saka. Saka cross hits Jack Grealish in the face. He gets it back. Oh, Grealish is... Oh, he's been really caught here. He's gone down. Chance for Pepe. Pepe nearly deflected into the back of the net. It was drilled into the middle and there was no clean connection. Grealish still down, I think. And now it's Emi Martinez holding his face with a challenge from Aubameyang, who was substituted on for Arsenal. I didn't see that because I was talking to my chat. But Aubameyang is now on. It's a lovely pick out from Xhaka to Pepe, poor defensively from Villa. He's drilled past into middle. It was actually deflected off Tyrone Mings. Aubameyang didn't actually get any touch to the ball, which I think he'll be disappointed with. I'm trying to see who Emi collides with. Emi collided with Aubameyang. Aubameyang's like ass went into him there. Coca-Cola always have the best songs for World Cups. True. Waka Waka. Yeah, the Shakira. Very good. He had 101 Raheem Sterling. When did I stop collecting? I think it was 2013 was my last one I did. Do a career mode in FIFA 21 Villa, and Villa top of the league. Oh, nice, good stuff. I'm Welsh, but I usually speak Welsh, not great at English. I wonder how many It's something I've never really thought about. How many Welsh native people actually speak the language? Because it is like considered a dying language. So I wonder how well spoken people are. Trezeguet is going to come on for Aston Villa, and Martin Odegaard is going to come on for Arsenal. I don't like Pez. I really don't like Pez. AJ, did you play FIFA 18 World Cup? Oh, I did. I had loads of good players for that. I think I had Ronaldinho was my best. I think I also Pat Maradona as well. That was easily my best squad. I had all the sick players. Traore is going to be taken off for Trezeguet in the 65th minute for Villa. That means this stream is great. Oh, thanks. I could look on Translate and it'll be like, I hate AJ, he's a fraud. And I'd believe that too. I had Nakata. Oh yeah, when you see the Japanese flag when you're opening like an icon pack, it's not the best feeling in the world. Ronaldo and Messi. I hate comparing two absolute fantastic players in the game. Both have their incredible qualities, and it would be unfair for me to judge one upon the other because there'll be times where without them the sport won't be as good. And with Ronaldo being 36, which makes me quite sad, I don't want to compare them. Both fantastic players and would be incredible players no matter who they played for, no matter what league they played in. And we're lucky that we have them in the sport because they make it better. He's moving soppy towards players that don't play for my club and never have and will 100% never will. Jack across for Arsenal, deflects off Trezeguet. Kept in play by Pepe. Good tackle from Trezeguet actually. Very good defending from him. Cash will clear long. He should have cleared long. He miscued it and it deflected off John McGinn for an Arsenal throwing. Very cheap one to give away, really. I'm so nervous. They are really growing into this game, Arsenal. We are very quickly becoming the second best team in this. We've created virtually nothing in the second half. Here's Pepe. Cross into the middle towards Aubameyang. Header! Just drifted wide from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. My heart stopped. Wow, what an opportunity. Good ball into the middle. It was Saka actually on the left wing this time with a cross, and Aubameyang climbed well, but his connection with his header wasn't great. Zlatan's 40, man. I grew up with these people, man. I feel so old. Neymar's 29, guys. What was your reaction when Man United beat Southampton? Kind of the same one when they also lost 9-0 to Leicester. I was thinking, like, at the time when it was like 5, 6, I was like, I reckon it's going to get to 9. Part of me wanted it to get to 10. But because I think, isn't 10-0 a record win in the Premier League? I think 10-1 is the highest record with Tottenham, Wigan, Athletic. Don't quote me on that, but I think that is the Premier League win record. My prediction for this game was 2-1 Arsenal, believe it or not. So I'm very happy to sit here and still see that we're winning 1-0, but this game can change very, very quickly. This has reminded me to a less of a scale, but it reminded me of the Villa-Chelsea game at home last year where we took an undeserved 1-0 lead and we didn't really hang on. Pepe chance, he's got round Trezeguet's shot. Good save from the feet of Emi Martinez. Well intercepted from Nakamba, and he's defending Saka now. Good work rate. And Nakamba trips Saka, and they're going to take the free kick. They wanted to take it short, but we stopped them doing it. Remember when we beat... I could never forget that. Never forget the 7-2. It's my biggest video by far on the channel. Obama who? Obama what? Obama miss a target, young. The shot actually took a deflection off Konza, which made it even harder for Emi Martinez, so even better goalkeeping from him. 2-0 Villa. We're not really creating opportunities, but I like the optimism, but we're not creating anything. I might have a look, by the way, for the Welsh. I just read that. Free kick was caught by Emi Martinez. Very easy. The crosses from Arsenal, in truth, have been very, very poor. I've not been impressed. Pepe and Saka. Saka's been a very good player for them, but crossing is not his speciality. Martinez volleys it out his hand towards Trezeguet. Very. Oh wait. Oh, it was very poorly defended from Saka. He let it go, and Trezeguet very nearly kept it in play. I don't know what Saka was doing there. He very nearly got easily behind him on the right wing. It's gonna be 2. Get ready for Watkins' brace. I'd love it for his confidence, man. He's flying right now. Jack Grealish. John McGuinness, he fouled. Referee doesn't think so. I thought he was easily fouled there. Trezeguet. Barkley. Lovely pass from Trezeguet. Barkley tries to find Watkins, well intercepted from Gabriel, who has defended well for Arsenal. Give him credit. I think him and Rob Holding have done okay. Holding did get done by a nice turn from Traore in the first half where he should have scored. Chance for Arsenal. Smith Rowe gets away from a tackle from target and then trips over. That's not a nice one to see, really. This poor lad, this poor lad, slips over at the worst time as he gets past the challenge from target. He keeps his feet so well and then just glides. That is really cruel. He's done all right today, but he's definitely got a lot to learn, for sure. But he can take some pride in today. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I do see this ending 1-0. I don't want to say that because I'll jinx it. AJ, next stream, make sure you check. I will. Do you think Newcastle will win today? Who are Newcastle playing? That's a good question. Okay, Premier League. I can give predictions for all the games. Usually at Villa, often recently have been like the last game, or at least joint last game of the day when I've given opinions. I have to cut myself short. Saka, Pepe has a chance for Arsenal. Pepe to Saka, pulls it back, well intercepted from Nakamba, who's been my man of the match today because of so how well he's played. I think he's been absolutely rock solid. Burnley, Brighton. I really want a Brighton win there. Chance at Arsenal again with Saka on the left wing. Saka digs a cross out. Smith Rowe is going to get it on the other side. Oh dear, this lad is really struggling now. A really poor touch from him. He tries to, I think, do something clever and flick it over a defender. So I think Brighton will win. I think Southampton will beat Newcastle. West Ham will beat Fulham. Man United will beat Everton. Ball played down the channel to Ollie Watkins. Well intercepted again from Gabriel. Easily their best defender today. I know I mentioned that before, but he's further cementing that with his good reading of play. Coming over to the left and right back to cover the on-rushing fullbacks in their attack. Trezeguet with a quite nasty foul. Arsenal will play on. Again, Saka, he switched the wing. I think it's really worked. Saka on this left wing against Cash. Tries to take him on. Pulls it back. Good pass to Odegaard. Pepe keeps it in play rather than puts it into the box. Saka. Here's Odegaard. Here's Xhaka for Arsenal. Back to Odegaard. Cross is deflected off Trezeguet. Corner to Arsenal. I'm going to turn my ring light down because it's getting really bright in here. I don't think you need it overly too much now. Maybe just a little bit of glow. And I might turn my main light on. Just to add a bit more colour into the... Oh, it is on. Doesn't actually seem that bright in here. It's just the window in front of me. Glory, Man United. Okay, I'm going through my questions. If you stream tonight, say... I will stream tonight. Arsenal preparing more subs. Thomas Partey is down injured. We're getting smashed. We're getting smashed. Newcastle for you. Another Newcastle fan. The Premier is City this year. I think City might win it. And they're not even playing overly that well. They're winning games 1 or 2-0, but sometimes that can be enough. Defensively, they're quite resolute. I don't really think they're that good on the attack, but you know, if you defend, then you will get wins. If you get clean sheets, you can't lose. Why do you always have the same loyal supporters? Because they're all my homies. You guys are the best. And I'm glad with what I've built with this community. Willian's coming on for Arsenal. Ralph Hasenhüttl sacked. He's not sacked, and he won't be. I very much doubt it. He built a massive squad with Southampton. They've played great football. Corner from Arsenal. Going to be taken from Odegaard. Into the box. Towards Gabriel. Head away from Mings. Bellerin heads it back into the danger area, head away from Cash. Another header away from target. I mean, from McGinn, not target. Trezeguet makes a mess of the clearance. McGinn has to take over. McGinn is fouled, surely. Referee doesn't give it. Holding fouled McGinn there. Holding pulls it back to Aubameyang. Turns away well. Lays it off to Bellerin. His cross. Good strong header away from McGinn. And it's cleared again. A bit scrappy. Arsenal definitely working hard for this now. I look like Odegaard. He's blonde for a start, isn't he? I look like a lot of people, apparently. What's your thought on the cycling goalkeeper? I don't know what that is. Maybe I should, but I don't. You're my favourite streamer on here. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad that you are somewhat entertained. I do not look like Matt Target. I look like Mason Mount. You get a picture of Mason Mount of Willian. Chance cross deflected off Cash. Goal kick. Fantastic defending and refereeing. Very good from Cash. Great challenge on Willian. And Villa will get a goal kick. Oh, Ben Foster's channel. Yeah, he does. He puts like a camera behind the goal, doesn't he? Very good. Oh, great line. Yeah, that's brilliant. That is fantastic. Good tackle from Cash, and he deflects the ball off Willian. Perfect sliding challenge. Unpopular opinion: Grealish is better than Xhaka. I don't think many people would say that. Remember this stream, Villa vs Liverpool? Why were you on the? I had my setup downstairs, and since then I got a multi room, so I've had it in my bedroom, which is easier to do. I had to bring my PC downstairs every time I did that, which was not fun. This is a very heavy thing, and I don't want to drop it. Cash goes long towards Trezeguet. Good header away. Villa recycle the ball well. Good turn away from Trezeguet, but his touch was a little bit heavy. So we'll get past one player, but there'll always be a backup Arsenal player to stop any form of attack. Grealish is fouled on the halfway line from Granit Xhaka. Free kick to Aston Villa. You guys make me laugh. Birmingham are too irrelevant. Why sing about them? What you want to about George? He looks like Neville from Harry Potter. Stop. Bam. All BS. A load of people look like me. Sub for Villa. Barkley is going to come off. So we've had Traore come off for Trezeguet. And now Ross Barkley come off for young Jacob Ramsey. I'm making you a player on FIFA. What position is your favourite? I like striker, but I only ever played at right back. And right wing back a little bit. And right wing for a couple games, but mainly right back. When we tried to experiment with the club, we had a weird 5 at the back formation which didn't work very well, and I was so knackered. It is not fun running down that wing and expecting to do basically two people's jobs. Target switches the play. Good header from Konza looking for Trezeguet. It's put into the air by Saka. He gets away with it, and Arsenal can defend. Here's Willian. Back to Gabriel. 30 minutes to go. Still 1-0. Great stuff. I subscribed first time I tuned in. Thank you very much for the sub. If anyone hasn't already, it would mean a lot to me. Liking the video as well. It would be good. And if you want to go the extra step, you can support me on Twitch. It is in the description. Misplaced pass. Ollie Watkins, chance for Aston Villa. Edge of the box. Watkins finds Jack Grealish. Perfect position for Grealish. Grealish! What a save from Matt Ryan. It just didn't deflect very well for Ramsey, who would have had a tap-in. If it deflected in front of him, it went behind him. What a save. Chance for Watkins for Villa. Watkins' shot is deflected and Ryan will hold and bowl the ball out. He's had a very good game for Arsenal, to be fair. The second choice keeper. What a save. John Carew. He's bigger than me and you. He's going to score 1 or 2. John Carew. Oh, I missed the Norwegian goat. Cross comes in for Arsenal. Header up into the air by Tyrone Mings. Konza away. Only as far as Saka. His cross deflects off Cash. Falls to Willian. Edge of the box on the left-hand side. Might get on his right foot. Willian's shot is cleared away from Tyrone Mings. Goes back to Saka. That man has magnets in his boots, man. It's a good tackle from Cash. Corner to Arsenal. 10 minutes to go. Still 1-0 to Aston Villa. From the goal in the first minute, it's still the difference today. Barkley doesn't look happy coming off. I don't think many players want to come off. I'd rather them not feel happy to come off. It means they want to still play every minute, which is good. Willian to take the corner for Arsenal. Into the box towards a near post, headed up into the air from target towards Xhaka, who wins his header. Gabriel with a left-footed shot. You can imagine what type of shot a centre-back has had. It's easily bobbled up and well saved from Emi Martinez. Looking at the shot from Grealish, what a save, Matt Ryan. Do not disrespect this man. It took a deflection too, which made it twice as hard to read the flight of the ball. Very, very good goalkeeping. You could say maybe comfortable height, but from there with that power, very well played. I'm trying to read any more of my chat. Oh, Ghazi has not come on. I don't think he might do. I'd rather bring on Sanson. In fact, wait, actually, Al Ghazi's not on the. He is on the bench. I don't think he'll come on there. Matt Ryan better than Leno. Maybe if he played more, you never know. He's a very good goalkeeper, Ryan. I don't know why Brighton loaned him out. I thought he's their better keeper, in my opinion. Cahill's overhead kick goal against Blues. Who could forget? I'm so nervous. I'm a bit nervous. Arsenal have definitely, I think, deserved the win, in truth. Because they've had so many chances this game. Holding nearly gets caught with a high ball. That's nearly another misplaced pass from Bellerin, which has to be very well watched from Odegaard to keep possession. Arsenal attack down at the right-hand side. Here is Odegaard. Bellerin. Granit Xhaka for Arsenal. Willian is tackled. Willian is... See... Oh, that's brilliant from John McGinn. I was trying to describe it. It was too good to describe. Great dribbling from McGinn. He tackles Willian, who, again, just isn't the right player for Arsenal, man. Dispossessed far too easily. And then he dribbles really well past Xhaka, and it was Willian's foul on John McGinn. This man is on 300 grand a week, by the way. 300 grand a week for Willian. I'm glad he doesn't play for my club. I don't miss centre-backs. Have you seen Stones? Stones he's done well recently, but he didn't start his Man City career well, at least. Have you ever played DLS? Am I being dumb? I cannot think of DLS. Ryan's actually decent. Very good keeper. Fulham, West Brom, Newcastle. Newcastle to go down is... No, Sheffield United will go down. Maybe if they start picking up more points. Jack Grealish with a great tackle on Odegaard. Chance Grealish. Watkins! Wide of the target from Ollie Watkins. It's so nearly 2-0 to Villa. And Ryan would have got nowhere near it. It was a great interception from Grealish. I'm pretty sure that was Odegaard who gave the ball away. Grealish laid it off to Watkins. He slipped as he shot. Ryan doesn't even dive for this. Holding doesn't get tight enough to Watkins. His shot goes through Holding's legs. And that is inches past the post for 2-0. And that would have wrapped the game. Burnley to go. I'd love Burnley to go down, but they win enough games. I can't get hair like yours, so I have Jack. So I gave you a Grealish haircut. Well, cheers. Liking the semi-beard, mate. Fam, I do want to shave, but I'm just too lazy. Saka for Arsenal. Great transition from talking about my beard to the game. Is Willian. Back to Saka. They are really only focusing the left-hand side now. Good pass. Saka in the box. Pulls it back. Odegaard! He skies it under the challenge from Trezeguet. What an opportunity for Odegaard to score. With his strong left boot, he has really got underneath that. I don't want to write a man off, but I've not been impressed with Odegaard, in truth. Maybe being a bit harsh. Great. Saka, man, has been incredible for Arsenal today. What a pullback. That has to at least hit the target. Great put off from Trezeguet. I think if Trezeguet doesn't put him off there, possibly he keeps that down. I think he rushed it because of the challenge. Go on, Villa. Please be Arsenal. It's looking a bit tight now. I think we're going to have to rely on a 1-0 here. Villa could just score one more. Matt Ryan is looking unbeatable right now. I really think we're going to struggle. Even though Arsenal seems to have so many more chances than us, more the possession we've had, I think the better chances to score. It's like a weird position we're in right now. Odegaard come to Villa. If Villa could just score one more, yeah. Remember Steve Stone. He was bald, didn't he? Didn't he? He was bald, wasn't he? Is what I meant to say. You're going back quite a few years for Steve Stone. Odegaard for Arsenal. Back to Pepe on the right-hand side. First time they played on the right for a while. Pepe's cross deflects off target. He does get it back. Yeah, he was. He's a good player. Good player for Villa. Many, many years ago. Holding pushes forward for Arsenal. They're going down the left-hand side. They're only really finding any success down Saka's side. Back to Holding. Holding's tackle from Watkins. What a challenge. Ollie Watkins for Aston Villa. Arsenal don't have many players back. Watkins to Grealish. It is a 3-on-4 here. Grealish back to Watkins left wing. Watkins on his right boot. Watkins! Great save! Trezeguet! It's still kept in play. Ramsey! And it's headed away from Gabriel with Matt Ryan off his line. And that will be a free kick to Arsenal for an offside. Matt Ryan with another great save to deny a Villa second goal. Shout for man of the match. To be quite fair, that's another great save. Arsenal, I don't want to use Arsenal in good hands, but you know, you can't do much more than that. A great shot. And it's in the bottom corner. That's very good goalkeeping, very well read. Ryan, if Arsenal get a point out of this game, I think they definitely have to thank Ryan for it. David James for Villa was amazing. A bit of calamity though. He was called Calamitous James for a reason. Good keeper, but he used to be a bit irrational with crosses and stuff like that. He'd always have a mistake in him every few games. Willian for Arsenal. Is he foul from again? No, he's not. That'll be a goal kick to Villa. Another mistake from Willian. Really, really not looking like... I mean, it's obvious he's not been a good signing, but every game he's just looking worse and worse and worse, and it's not helped them at all since coming on. Hi, Cat. Ill to you too. I even put you as 20 years old. Nice. Remember when Emmy still played for Arsenal? Yeah, Trezeguet hit a lovely sweet volley against them, which pretty much kept us up last year. Oh, Cat, why are you not a mod? I swear I made you a mod. I can fix that. Give me 1 second. I swear I made you a mod. What is this bull that I'm seeing on the timeline? There we go. Add moderator. Remember our midfield: Milner, Downing, Young, Barry. What a midfield! What a midfield! Prime Villa. Well, prime 21st century Villa anyway. Barry very underrated. Did a lot for us. Great penalty taker. Great defensively. Good going forward as well on his day. Goodness sake, Cat. Is Bellerin for Arsenal. 3 minutes to go plus injury time. Still 1-0 to Aston Villa. Odegaard, not really been really influential for Arsenal, really. More than Willian, to be quite fair, but still not seen enough. Xhaka, his cross, it's a poor one. It's very poor. And Emi Martinez will collapse on the ball to waste a bit of time. Loved the Carbone Merson era. Very exciting. Paul Merson, any Villa fan here who know good history of Villa, what club did Paul Merson relegate with a goal? His goal relegated them. They led 2-0 and we came back from 2-0 to win 3-2, and it's his winner. If anyone will guess that, then GG, well played. Ollie Watkins for Aston Villa. Good tackle from Holding. It will be a throwing to Arsenal. Very good defensively. Stops the play and they get a throw in from it. Delph, by far the biggest snake in football. Obvious. Him and Sterling. Mistake from Aubameyang. Ramsey does well. Ramsey! Good save from Ryan. Again, it's a waste though, because I think he should have played in Trezeguet. Because Arsenal, very, very poor there. I even forgot Aubameyang came on, you know. Who's been worse, Willian or Aubameyang? I forgot Aubameyang came on. I forgot Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang came on. He's been that much of a ghost in this game. We've had so many chances to score. Bellerin switches the play well towards the left-hand side again. Brilliant defending from Trezeguet. And he wins a free kick for Aston Villa. And Mikel Arteta looking very frustrated on the sideline. Who's my man of the match today? I've had quite a few players to kind of decide with. I think man of the match today, I could give it to Watkins for his work rate and his goal, but I'm going to go with Marvelous Nakamba for his fantastic defensive interceptions, his tackles, his break-up play. He has stopped a few goals today. He stopped a lot of very dangerous counter-attacks for Arsenal. Very underrated defensive midfielder. Has to be Nakamba. Has to be Nakamba for me. Tyrone Mings has been solid. I think Cons has been good. But I think Mings has done more defensively. It's a bit harsh when we've got a clean sheet so far. Pepe on the right wing. Step overs, lays it off back to Bellerin. Bellerin back to Pepe. Tries to work it into the box. Goes to the edge of the box to Xhaka. Xhaka to the left hand side is Willian. Willian shot. It's a poor one. Deflects off McGinn. Holding back to Xhaka. 5 minutes of added time here. That will probably give them a little bit of a boost. Saka. Chance for Arsenal. Smith Rowe. Good defending from John McGinn to push him out to the wing again. Willian. Arsenal very desperately trying to get this ball into the box here. Saka again. Who's been their best player? If I was to pick a man of the match for them. Good defending between Matty Cash and Trezeguet together. Trezeguet coming off the bench to defend very well, actually, to be quite honest. Willian again, though, on this left wing. They've wasted a lot of time on this wing. Saka, chance for a cross. Cross is deflected. Kept in play by Trezeguet. Hooked away. Will be a throw-in rather than a... Oh, no. Willian rather keeps it in play than have a throw-in. Arsenal recycle. 5 minutes of added time. 1 minute has already been played. Arsenal have had the ball for every... I think for, 2 minutes? I was going to say every minute of additional time. But they had it even before that. Saka transfer across into the middle. It's going to go all the way to Odegaard. Well caught from Emi Martinez. Odegaard should not let that bounce. That was a mistake. Emi Martinez has been hurt in the collision there between him. That pullback should have been hit first time. That was very naive from Odegaard to think he could let that bounce. That cross come in was beautiful. He should head that, man. He's trying to control it with his head. Aubameyang should have connected to that as well. It went past Holding. Aubameyang had his foot out and doesn't connect to it. That is woeful. Absolutely woeful from Odegaard. Not been that impressed, really, since he's come on. Passing's okay, but his shooting has been poor. And that is poor decision-making that may have cost Arsenal a point. But you never know. They've had most of this ball. Here's Willian against Cash. Back to Saka. To Xhaka. Tries to scoop it forward towards Aubameyang. Konza clears it for a throw into Arsenal. That looked like a rushed panic clearance from Konza under not much pressure. Saka, good tackle, Trezeguet. Villa try and press and force them back. He's Rob Holding. Forward to Bellerin, it's a good pass. Bellerin has Pepe in front of him. Plays in Pepe. 2.5 minutes to go. Pepe, great tackle from target. Force them back again. Holding, Xhaka. Bit desperate from Arsenal now. Here's Odegaard, edge of the box. Tries to get on his left boot. Saka, back to Odegaard. Pepe. Oh, he's misplaced his pass. And well defended from Jackie Grealish. And he holds the ball up in this corner. Clips it long. Oh, he's giving it away to Holding. Oh, he's won it back though off Bellerin. Watkins in front of him. Skips past the tackle from Holding. Chance of Villa. Oh, Grealish is fouled cynically from Xhaka to stop the counter-attack. And that should be a yellow card. But great wasted of play from Jack Grealish. Lovely foul. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The argument for man of the match is for Arsenal, Matt Ryan and Saka. I think Ryan has been more influential. The saves, if he didn't make some saves in this game, easily could have been out of sight for them. We've had a lot of good chances. A lot of them have been saved towards the bottom corner from Matt Ryan. Very good goalkeeping. Red as well. I scored for your career mode. Nice. Target climbs well with the header. Ramsey. Oh, he's just put it out of play for a goal kick. He should have left it for a throw-in, but it will be what it will be. 1 more minute to go. Still 1-0 to Aston Villa. Was Palace the answer was Coventry. We relegated them. And they haven't been in the Premier League ever since, or the First Division, whatever you want to call it. Chance for through ball. Great ball to Pepe. Villa at 6s and 7s. Pepe. What a tackle from Tyrone Mings with the challenge there. Villa caught out there. You'd think in the final minute we'd have so many players back to defend. We were caught out. Tyrone Mings had to come out to the left back position and made a very strong tackle. 30 seconds to go. Corner taken, headed away from target. Grealish, is that a foul from Willian? It is given. It is a foul. Wait, unless they stop play for a head injury, actually. They may have stopped play because Grealish actually hurt his head rather than a foul. Because it was Willian's challenge. Oh, it wasn't a head injury. What? Maybe shoulder into his head. I don't know. Grealish actually apparently fouled Willian in that, even though Grealish went down. What? And Grealish is just... I mouth read, what was the free kick for? What was the foul? He wasn't fouled there. Willian fouled him. Willian went into him. Alright, see you in a bit, James. Thanks for stopping by. Willian went into him. What? You can't challenge a header now. They take it short when they're 30 seconds over the time, when they had a chance to put the ball into the box. This is Arsenal for you. Here's Xhaka. Takes his time. Goes to the left wing. Xhaka gets it back. Cross into the middle. Towards Gabriel. He's lost the ball. Nakamba volleys away. And that is it. It's a win for Aston Villa against Arsenal. It was won in the first minute of the game. We had to battle very, very hard for that. Defensively, a masterclass from Steve Bruce. I did not say that. A masterclass from Dean Smith. Masterclass from Steve Bruce. I don't know where that came from. Very, very well played from Aston Villa. What a performance. Emi Martinez did very well today. I still think Matt Ryan did better in goal, ironically, even though he conceded a goal. But what a win. Massive win for Villa. Well-deserved win. If it wasn't for Ryan, it could have been 2 or 3. If it wasn't for Nakamba, we'd have had problems today. Because Nakamba broke up play so well. Easily my man of the match. That's 6 points we've taken off Arsenal this season. And we didn't concede a goal in any of the games. Very proud of this team. We go up to 8th in the table. I can double check and verify that. But I'm pretty certain we go up to 8th with that victory. We do. We go above Tottenham. We go a point behind Everton with a game more played. And a point behind Chelsea with a game in hand. Very well played. I cannot wait to watch Arsenal Fan TV tonight. Or not even tonight. They'll post videos soon. So very, very good. Actually, 5th if we win a game in hand. Big if. But it is Brighton, though. A very unpredictable side. But I thank you guys so much for being here. Wow. What a win. I will be live later on Twitch if you want to go and support me there. It is in the description. The sun is really bright. I should have probably closed my windows because it's made this really hard for you guys to probably see me a little bit. It's so damn bright. But thank you guys for being here. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. What a win. I cannot believe it was won on a deflected goal in the first minute. But I'm very proud of the boys. I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you for watching.